Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you all are well and you're having a nice time. So I'm back with another video, and in this one I'll run you through game week 1 team selection, and we'll talk about how my team is looking like for the match day 1. So yeah, meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do that and help me reach 1500 subs sooner, because that is the aim and the goal for now. So yeah, let's move on to the team selection. So here visible is my team, and obviously I will be running you through my team. In this one, we'll look at what are the players that I am currently eyeing to bring into my side, and we'll also look at some of the players that we will be needing in the longer run. And obviously there will be players like these every week, and it is not possible for us to go for them every week. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to build a way through to get those big players in if they are performing well. So yeah, this is what is going to be the talk, or the talk of the town for the next 2 days, and that is FPL game week 1 team selection. So yeah, let's get on with it. And starting from obviously my defense and the goalkeepers, you can see that I've gone with Raya in goal, and I think that Arsenal has evolved. We've seen that in the preseason. They were pretty accurate, they were pretty good in the preseason. And we saw that in the last season too, that they have that capability of keeping those clean sheets and giving you those clean sheet points. And that is what we're eyeing with Raya in goal. A lot of you might have gone with someone from Arsenal in defense, but I think Raya is a very good option, as good as those defenders from Arsenal. So yeah, he's got Wolves at home, which is a good fixture, and I am expecting Raya to keep a clean sheet. Now we move on to the defense. I've got Trent Alexander-Arnold in here. And the reason to bring Trent Alexander-Arnold into my side is a very famous one, and that is those attacking returns that I am expecting from Trent to get into, in the upcoming game weeks. I am expecting Liverpool to be defensively solid, and they'll keep a clean sheet in there. So 6-pointer is pretty much locked on, and with Trent and his ability of crossing the ball with pretty, neatly and pretty well, I think that there are those assists in those games too for Trent Alexander-Arnold, specifically in those good games that they have, good set of fixtures that they have during the starting days. And then we move on to Anderson. Crystal Palace can be a very, very tough team to play against sometimes, specifically when they're at home, but at away too, they might be among those teams which can be, very, very defensively rock solid on their day. So I'm expecting Anderson to provide me some returns in this game. I'm not expecting, it is a 50-50 thing, to be very honest. Brentford is not as easy as a side as, they seem like. They are obviously a team that can hurt the opponent pretty well. Even without Tony, they were scoring goals. So it is a 50-50 thing. I might expect Anderson to, give me those defensive returns, and I might expect him to end up just with 2 pointers. So yeah, it is a mixed thingy. With Guardiola, I mean, you can say that he's got Chelsea at away, but with Guardiola, the fact that comes in here is that Guardiola sometimes looks like a winger or a striker inside the box. But to be very honest, Guardiola's obviously, I'm not pretty sure with the Guardiola's clean sheet points in every game, but I'm sure he might be among those attacking returns, because he's very good with his head. With his headers. He's very good with his headers, and he is, the kind of player that has the capacity to provide those attacking returns. So that is why I think Guardiola is a choice that a lot of managers have gone for, and this is the very reason why I went for him. As we look at the midfield, here is the rock solid midfield of 4 attacking mid players or attackers, whatever you want to say. That Garnacho is into the side to cover that Manchester United attack. I think Garnacho is a sort of player that is evolving. He has a tendency to provide those attacking returns with consistency, and he's a very, very good player in that side. And I think there is a lot that Man United has to prove this season. They got 2 more signings, defensive signings, and I think that we'd see. I'm expecting to see a very changed Manchester United this season under Ten Hag. So yeah, Garnacho has got Fulham at home, which is a good fixture. I'm expecting Garnacho to be among attacking returns. With Saka, we know how good of a player he is. At home, he is very, very good, but at away sometimes he's very good. Sometimes he's you can see. I mean, sometimes he's not very good. So With Saka, I am expecting those good points in those home games. At least he is the main man for Arsenal. And then we've got Nkunku, who might be overhyped and he might be underhyped. We never know how things are going to turn out for him. But Nkunku, we've seen him being very, very good at his previous club, and he was one of those players who was the main man and in their side. And I think Nkunku has the capability of being consistent with the attacking returns. I mean, he has had injury issues, but apart from that, I think he is one of a kind player and might end up hurting Man United or Man City. We never know that. Jota is in to cover, that Liverpool attack. I think I am missing out on Salah. I haven't brought Salah into my side, so I'm going to cover that with Jota and Trent. Some of you might have Trent and Salah. Some of you might have just Jota or just Trent. I'm going to cover those Salah returns if there are any with Jota and Trent. Hopefully, that would end up saving my obviously the very near to my heart rank. And then we move on to the forwards. As you can see, the captaincy armband is currently on Haaland, but that is going to change. I haven't given a lot of thought to the captaincy, but there are options for the captaincy. Saka is a good option for captaincy. You can take a punt on Jota. Garnacho is there. Haaland is obviously in there. Who's got Chelsea at away. Kukurea might be having some sleepless nights, but yeah, that is the game that we're all looking forward to. Haaland has got Chelsea at away. I don't think I really need to talk about Haaland in any way. A lot of you have seen what he is capable of, and we all know what he is capable of. Then we've got Pedro. I haven't gone for Solanke, and the reason for that, I don't think his attacking returns would depreciate, but the reason that I'm not going for him is the minutes risk. I don't think he will be on the penalties. So that is one reason why I went on with Pedro, who is a cheaper, has the tendency to provide attacking returns, and has got Everton at away. Not the juiciest fixture, but I think, yeah, Pedro, it gives me the, budget to spread out into players like Nkunku, Saka, Jota, Trent, and even Raya at the back. I'm currently at 0.0 million, just to let you know. I don't have anything in the bank. And then the third forward is obviously Isaac. We've seen how good Isaac is. He has been a very, very crucial player for Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle didn't do well last season, but still, we've seen him being a very, very good player. He's got Southampton at home, which is a very nice fixture, with Wilson being at injury risks during, throughout the season usually. Isaac is more of a nailed option when it comes to Newcastle. And then we come to the bench. Obviously, we've got Vladimir Son, who is a cheaper option. Smith Rowe, who is now signed by Fulham. I think he can be that Pereira sort of player that we had from Fulham a couple of years back. So yeah, Smith Rowe is going to be in there. Barco is expected to be a starter for Brighton. Brighton is defensively solid in some games. So I think, yeah, this could be a good fixture. And this could be a good pick for some of those fixtures. Barco, who is a very cheaper option, and Taylor, I'm not pretty satisfied with Taylor, but he's just in here to fill out the spot that I have. But he's been selected by, I guess, 2.5% of the managers, and it is expected that he'll start. So yeah, we'll see how things turn out for Taylor. So this is the team. I mean, this is not the 100% sold team that I'm sold with. I think this is subject to some changes, a couple of changes in terms of defense. So yeah, this is what I am looking at. I think I'm sold with the midfield and the forwards. There won't be any more changes in there, hopefully. But if there are any, I'll let you know about that on Twitter. So yeah, I think this is currently it from my side. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you all have a very nice game week 1.